Right, well, we got some much needed rain here. You can see it there as we have that camera and the street light there. We're dealing with some leftover light to moderate rain here in the Cleveland area. This should be pushing out as we go throughout the morning, but a beautiful shot there of the Cuyahoga River getting those pitter-patter raindrops on. It is so nice to have the rain. We haven't had it in 11 days around here, which is a pretty dry stretch for Northeast Ohio. We showed you that stat yesterday, and we've got additional rain chances today. I think the bulk of the rain is out of here. We will see more pop-ups though this afternoon. Some of us in our southern counties haven't seen a drop of rain here this morning. We'll take you through that in a second, but we're going to begin a less humid, drier stretch of weather here, at least for a couple days until that humidity and the heat really builds back. Won't take long. 72, still some rain over at the Hopkins Airport right now. Notice the rain that we had overnight. A lot of reds on there. Had a lot of lightning with that initial band that went through. Overall, we're starting to calm things down. Our atmosphere pretty tired from the rain and the storms that initially hit. We've got a general rain falling across areas of Lake County right now. The heavier rain getting out towards Ashtabula and the harbor, picking up rain. This will get spread out into Kingsville and Conneaut eventually. Another little appendage getting down towards the Austinburg area with some lightning in that. Not nearly what we had with that initial batch. And then it's just a soaking rain over towards Manaway, Ravenna picking up some heavier rain out towards Solon, Chagrin Falls, Cleveland Heights dealing with some rain. And then this little leftover chunk of rain going to get ready moving through Westlake into Bay Village and Rocky River here shortly. I thought this was cool. I took off all the product and I threw the lightning strikes on here. Here's who got lightning last night, and we had a couple little areas that we had some heavier hits of lightning. We had over 100 strikes in areas of Erie and Huron counties alone, and then we had another strip of lightning that moved through Cuyahoga, Northern Summit, out towards Ashtabula County and Trumbull County. So good lightning show across our northern counties. How about the rain? Look at down towards the south. Canton, not a drop of rain out of this. Our southern counties stand the best risk at some pop-ups this afternoon because you haven't had anything yet, but anything in yellow is over an inch, and we had a lot of areas that picked up 1 to 2 inches of rain from this, including the flooding we had yesterday in Ashtabula County from a lake breeze boundary that developed and just kind of sat. But overall, again, the bulk of the rain is heading out with this. We still have the front towards our west, though, and so we get a little daytime heating. I would imagine we'll spark a few additional storms. Big story is going to be that cooler air, not quite as hot. National Design Mart hour-by-hour forecast. I don't think it has a good handle on the morning activity because it's mainly out and has it towards our west, but I think it has a good handle on the afternoon. You see how we have additional pop-ups that develop and go through the areas that haven't had rain yet. That would happen this afternoon. So Canton, Akron, maybe another round of rain, Dover for you as well. And then we would all dry out tonight. And the humidity is going to finally start to fall. It's going to be kind of murky today, but tonight we'll start to feel better. Tomorrow, beautiful day. Sunshine up near 80 with lower humidity. Rainfall, I think these numbers might be a little overdone, but you notice how the trend is for the bulk of the rain this afternoon to fall in our southern counties. Guards taking on Marlins game 2, 80 degrees. We'll keep our eye on the radar for that one. Should still be pretty muggy. Muggy meter goes down a little bit next couple days, and then it surges back on Sunday. Next week, big changes though. And next week, we've got to keep our eye on the tropics. It's been a very quiet tropical season so far. It starts to ramp up August into September, obviously. This is Aaron, tropical storm. Expected to become a hurricane though over the next couple days. And this will have interest. Puerto Rico, eventually getting up into the Bahamas. We'll keep an eye on that. Could curve up the east coast, just offshore. I'll show you that here with your long range of forecast. As we dry out over the course of the weekend, we'll bring our next shot of rain in here. Still looking at Sunday, later in the day, maybe some storms. Monday, Tuesday looking unsettled. But here comes the model run of Aaron heading up the eastern seaboard. That would create large swells up and down the east coast, something we need to keep an eye on. Union Home Mortgage 10-day forecast. The heat is back this weekend. Storm chances late Sunday into Monday. And then much cooler next week. We're looking at a fall-like air mass by Wednesday.